Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who tuned in last week for my video about mental illness merch. Yeah, that was a really fun video to make and I really hope you enjoyed it. And this week I'm going to be talking about what it is like to have a mental breakdown. So if that is something you want to hear more about, then carry on watching. So recently, back in February, I think I'd probably say, my first physical mental breakdown. I think it was February 22nd. February 21st, which was a Sunday. The Saturday before, I'd been feeling really down and depressed and was just in an awful place and I didn't know what to do. I'd never had a mental breakdown before this point and I didn't know what to do at all. Normally, if you know me, then you know that I'm a Christian and I go to church on a Sunday morning and a Sunday evening. To some people that might seem a bit excessive, but I love it, so I go and it gets me to spend more time with Jesus, so that's always a positive. Yeah, and I chose not to go to this Sunday evening service. Now I'm telling you, whenever I've chosen not to go to one of these services, it's bad news. Like, I've always been upset if I don't go. I always love it, so I'm only not there if I'm really down and depressed, which is obviously a bad idea because you isolate yourself. I kind of started feeling really guilty and all these feelings started creeping in and I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Then I was like, okay, I'm going to go to see my friend because I felt really guilty and I felt like we'd had a bit of an argument and I didn't really know him, and I thought, but I think he was just worried about me, so that kind of worked out in a good way, that I was safe and la la la. So I arrived at his house and I was not there. I was not present. I was just gone. Like, my brain was somewhere else. I used to get it in school a lot when I'd just not be there and I'd like literally just feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. But as soon as like I'd go into the corridor and there'd be loads of people and there'd be noise and stuff, it'd bring me back into kind of like the real world. So yeah, I was sitting there and I just remember like biting my fingernails. I do that anyway, like biting my hangnails, but I just remember, and it was just bleeding and I just couldn't stop, and I was like so anxious and I couldn't stop moving and I could feel my heart like. So I don't know if it was like a panic attack. I do get panic attacks sometimes, but not too bad. The second thing that happened was I couldn't move. In my brain, I've only got this once before. I can't remember things that have happened shortly before that. So it's like, I don't remember what I ate or what happened or stuff like that. So I'm like, someone asked me to do something. I remember it happened in school, like in maybe like year 11, and my friend asked me to do something and I was like, what are you talking about? I don't remember. And I like really, that kind of really scares you because you don't remember things. I kept saying to my friend, I was like, I know that I ate chicken for lunch. That's what I know. I know that I did that and that's really good. And I was trying to reassure myself. But I couldn't take off my shoes. I couldn't move. I was just stuck. This went on for about 40 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes. And I was stuck and I was like, I want to take off my shoes. I think my body was just going in overtime and I was like, don't know what to do. And yeah, and I couldn't take off my shoes and I couldn't move. Now looking back, my friend was like so scared and he was like, I don't know what to do. And he was like really worried. I just kept saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Because I think I was really trying to reassure myself. And he literally just went, look at you. Look at yourself, you are not fine. I was just having a mental breakdown, and when I get like that, like I always just rub my hands or scratch my hands, and I was doing that for like a good half an hour and it was awful. Like I couldn't control it. And eventually, after about that amount of time, I was able to sit down and take off my shoes. I couldn't focus. All I could hear my brain going was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know what, I can't remember. And it was panicking about the fact that I couldn't remember, but then it was trying to remember at the same time. So that was really horrible as well. I ended up falling asleep, which was kind of obviously really helpful because I wasn't in a place to do anything. I fell asleep and I was like, okay, all right. I was kind of calming down. But then the next day I woke up because I fell asleep at my friend's house, and I fell asleep and I woke up and I was like, okay, I have to go. My friend was upstairs, I was like, I'm just gonna go. So I got the car and I went and I was like, okay. And I felt a lot better in the morning, but I was so drained. I was so drained and I didn't know what to do. And I was like, what do I do? So, and it was a Monday and I don't go to college till 1:30 on a Monday, so it was kind of in my favour. And I went home. No one was home because my mum obviously went to work, and just for the record, if you're like, your mum doesn't care, she was like phoning me and that, but I'd fallen asleep. But she knew I was there and she knew I was safe, so it's okay. So I got home, had a shower, everything, yeah, and went into college and was fine. My friend who texted my mum was like, Jill's not well, I don't know where she is, don't know what she's doing. Obviously was like really panicking. From that moment, that was when I went on antidepressants. That was when I went to the doctors and said, I can't do it anymore, I can't live like this. I don't know what's gonna happen. What if I was on my own? What if I was on my own when that happened? I don't know what I would have done. I really don't know what I would have done. So that was what it was kind of like to have a mental breakdown. It's horrible, you can't control it, and you're just not yourself. It was like an out of body experience. I remember it clear as day, like it was yesterday. And like now looking back on it, I just remember I'm so grateful for my friend, because I don't know what I would have done otherwise. But yeah, it was really scary. So yeah, that is the end of the video. If you did relate to that, I'd really love to hear what you guys think about that. If you are someone who kind of goes through that kind of thing on a regular basis, I do recommend that you go to your doctors or something like that to just get a checkup and just see if everything's okay, because you don't want to take that risk. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.